Good morning, this is Phil Thomas, New Era Systems. Today I'm testing a Miteq 140 MHz to KU band up converter. The model number is a U9956-6. Now let's look at some of the components before we begin the test. This up converter has quite a lot of options. This is where we're going to input 140 MHz. If we needed to monitor it, we could use this port right here. This will be the output that normally would go directly to an amplifier. In this case, we're simply going to send it to a spectrum analyzer where we can look at the output signal. Here's another monitor port that we could use also to test the output. And this is a port that would allow us to input a 10 MHz external reference if we needed it. In this case, we don't need it. We're just going to need a frequency generator. This is my HP frequency generator, and I'm going to monitor my output on this spectrum analyzer. It'll take me a few minutes to get everything cabled and ready to go, so I'll be back soon. Okay, I've set it up, and currently I am transmitting at 1375. This is the lower end of the frequency range for this Miteq up converter, KU band up converter obviously at 1375. I'm using the input, the 140 MHz input is being provided by the signal generator. I've set that to 140, I'm going to leave it at 140. I could use that to change the output frequency, but instead I'm going to set the output frequency on the up converter. So now I'm going to go from 1375 up to 14.0. and change the frequency on the spectrum analyzer. 14 gigahertz. There it is, there's the signal at 14.0. Now the next increment I'm going to go to is the upper end of the frequency range for the up converter, 14.5 gig. Back to the up converter to make the change. 14500, enter, and now back to the spectrum analyzer to show the change there. There we are, that's 14.5. I suspect this up converter does have an extended range. I'm saying 14.5 is the maximum. It may go up to 14.8. I know some of them do. Let me just try 14.8 and see if it will do it. Okay, the up converter accepts it. Let's go back to the spectrum analyzer and see whether it's also happy. Yes, there it is. So we've got a good wide coverage in the KU band spectrum. Let me just check the peak again, and we're showing 14.8.00125. Almost exactly on 14.8, as near as makes no difference at all. So this is a good up converter. Now I've got another 4 more to test, but I'll do that offline, and I'll see you on the next video.